No, I'm sorry, Furby. God, I'm so sorry, Furby. Hey everybody, welcome to Outranked, WatchMojo's top 10 trivia game show. I'm your host, Chris Mason, totally not a Cylon, don't even think about it. Today we're doing up a countdown about the top 10 sci-fi movies of all time. Today's brave competitors are WatchMojo staffers. Of course, we have WatchMojo's very own Stephanie Keanu Ningwan and Jem Mechanical Turk Ertekin. Mechanical Turk, that's a historical / sci-fi reference. Go ahead and look that up after this is the movie now, after the videos ended. Stephanie, you're one of our MVP script editors here at WatchMojo, but you're also an actress. Now let me ask you this difficult question. I'm gonna put you on the spot. If you could play a character of any alien race, which alien race would you wanna play?
Aliens. Yeah, I thought you were gonna ask like any sci-fi movie. I didn't even have to. You didn't even have to finish the question for that. But an alien race.
Okay, if you could be in any sci-fi movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd be Trinity.
Yeah, you'd be Trinity, of course. Everyone,
there's no question.
Everyone who knows you for a second knows that you have this Keanu Reeves. I don't want to say obsession.
No.
Admiration.
Admiration is a good word. Yes.
Very good.
But alien race, there's so many. I'll get back.
That's
to
tough. I don't even know how I'd answer. Yeah. That was a mean-spirited question.
It's just like there's too many.
Jem, I think you know how you'd answer that.
Oh no, I don't. There's so many out there.
I think you'd want to be not a Wookiee, an Ewok.
Yeah, an Ewok would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Tiny, walk around the forests.
Let me ask you this, Jem. Does wearing a Star Wars t-shirt while you appear on the show make you more qualified to rank this list than Stephanie?
I mean, the t-shirt speaks for itself, I think.
Oh.
If I have a Star Wars t-shirt, obviously.
Oh,
that's what I thought, and that's why I made the decision in the morning.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Rag, but...
Well, Steph, Jem thinks that he needs a wardrobe change to beat you at this game, so I think you're.
He probably just needs all he can get.
Yeah, you're like a step ahead here already. Okay, guys, that's enough of that. Thanks for playing. Good luck. The goal of Outranked is to create the ultimate top 10 list, or at least play the game better than your opponent. Our contestants will answer trivia questions, which earn them points and first dibs on populating their list. Today's list, of course, is the top 10 sci-fi movies of all time. Once our contestants have ranked their own personal top 10 lists, our special guest judge will come in and award points based on how strong they think their lists are. So they'll decide whose list is out of this world and whose list is lost in space. Our colleagues from the film department have provided you with a list of all-time great sci-fi movies. This is your list of nominees. You'll notice that 2 of these are player picks. Now, at the very last round, you'll have the chance to choose those and put any sci-fi movie on your list that you'd like. All right, we're gonna move on to trivia here. In round 1, trivia questions will earn you 5 points for a correct answer and 1 pick. Okay, you guys ready? Ready on your buzzers. Here's your first question. This is a multiple choice question. Which of these films are not based on the work of Philip K. Dick? Is it A, Blade Runner, B, Total Recall, C, Children of Men, or D, Minority Report? Stephanie. C, Children of Men. Correct. That's right. That's right. Do you actually know the name of the Philip K. Dick books that those other ones were based on?
Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Nice.
I think Minority Report is actually called Minority Report.
Yeah.
And Total Recall, I think it's just Total Recall also.
Oh.
No, I can't remember that one.
We can remember it for you wholesale. I didn't know that one.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie, you got that one. 5 points for you. First pick. What's it gonna be?
It's obviously gonna be The Matrix.
Oh, Matrix is the best sci-fi movie of all time. That is a bold statement. Ooh, okay.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily putting it number 1.
Oh,
right?
okay. You'd just be.
No. I just need to make sure I have it on my list.
You would just be so sad if it wasn't there.
Exactly.
Okay, Jem.
I guess I'll go with Blade Runner to, honor the question.
Honor the Dick, Philip K. Dick. Next question, what sci-fi movie does this quote come from? You mustn't be afraid to dream. Stephanie? Inception.
That's right.
The whole quote was, you mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. You knew it. Oh man. Stephanie proving a real movie buff here. Okay, Steph, another 5 points for you. You're up 10-0. What's your next pick?
Well, that's from Inception.
Yeah.
Which is basically like one of my top movies also. So I was like, I don't know if I should put that on the list or if I should pick one of those like big ones. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to go with 2001: A Space Odyssey.
2001: Space Odyssey. Okay, very good, very good. Now, is that a personal favorite, or you just know that this is like well-respected sci-fi institution?
That one is the second.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay, Jem?
I'm gonna go with Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Now, is that like a personal favorite, or just like well-respected in the Hallows?
I really like that movie. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. It was really unsettling and beautiful also. Okay. Speaking of unsettling and beautiful, here's your next question, which might be unsettling and beautiful. I don't know. Okay, from which film did... Oh, sorry, not from which film. Which film did NASA reportedly use in their management training program? Was it A, 2001: A Space Odyssey, B, Armageddon, C, Interstellar? B, Armageddon is correct. That's correct. Oh, man. Steph, how do you know all this stuff? How do you know?
It would be thanks to my job.
Yes. Steph reads over like so many of the scripts that we publish.
I've only been here for just 1 year, so I haven't had that much
But you were
time.
wearing the Star Wars shirt.
This is true, but we haven't had any Star Wars questions yet.
Not yet. All right, so I guess I could pick something.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to pick Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yes.
Jem?
I guess I might as well go with The Empire Strikes Back now.
Empire Strikes Back now.
Or lose it forever.
Okay, good idea. All right, guys, that's the end of round one. We're moving on to round two. In round two, points are doubled. 10 points for a correct answer. 2 picks for each correct answer also. And you'll each have the chance to play or pass. Now listen carefully, this is how the play or pass works. I'll give you the category of the question. You can decide whether you want to play it or pass it to your opponent. If you play it and get it right, you get the points and the picks. But if you get it wrong, then your opponent does. Okay? So, here we go. Question 4, round 2. The category is Remake Madness. Stephanie, this is for you. Do you want to play or pass? Remake Madness.
I want to play.
You want to play? Okay, here we go. I'm going to tell you the title and year of release of a movie, and you tell me if it's a remake or the original. Okay, you need all 5 of these to win.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, here we go. 1982, The Thing.
That's a remake.
2008, The Day the Earth Stood Still.
That's a remake.
1978, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Remake.
1987, RoboCop.
Original.
1978, The Time Machine.
Remake.
Okay, that's all 5. Let's review those real quick. Let's start from the bottom up. Time Machine, you said it was a remake? That's correct. The original was much earlier. I didn't write down the original date. So I don't even know why I mentioned that. RoboCop, 1987, that was original. You're correct. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978, you said that was a... That's correct. Day the Earth Stood Still, 2008, is totally a remake. Yeah, exactly. And 1982, The Thing, that was the original. Yes! Damn it
4 out of
indeed. Damn it indeed. That means Jem, you just sneaked by on that one. You're winning the points and get the first 2 picks.
If I may jump in.
Yes.
That's incorrect. It is a remake
What?
of 1950's The Thing from Another Planet.
Yes!
But it's John Carpenter.
John Carpenter was remaking an old 50s classic.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It was either me or the comment section that was going to.
Do you have the script here? All right, so turns out The Thing is a remake of The Thing from Another Planet, which was the 1950s movie. Stephanie, you're correct. Shocker. Shocker. Stephanie's running away with this one. Steph, you get those points. You're now up by a fair margin. Get those picks.
I get the pick, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely going to I'll take one of my favorites, Inception.
Inception.
And the second one, I will take Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Jem, this is for you. The category is fanfic voicemail. Do you want to play or pass? Fanfiction voicemail.
I kind of want to play. I have no idea what to expect though.
This could be your only chance to get one right.
Probably.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Okay, so it's fanfic voicemail. You may not know this about me, but I like to write romantic fan fiction about my favorite sci-fi characters. What you're about to hear is an excerpt from one of my stories. You need to identify the sci-fi movie character who is talking. Okay, identify them by name. Let's see if we can get this to play. Here we go.
I didn't want to have to do this over voicemail, Daisy, but I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do. I'm leaving you for a lanky but handsome game show host. We play chess together, and his favorite color is red. We are going to take a cruise to Jupiter. I'm sure you are really upset about this, but this relationship is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye, Daisy.
I believe that was Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Full name?
9000?
Yes! HAL 9000!
Yeah.
Well done! And what do you think of the narrative?
It was
Touching, right?
It was moving, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It was moved.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, cool. Why don't you go ahead and take your first picks?
Oh my god. Let's see.
2 picks.
Yes. I would like to pick Back to the Future and Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Did we forget to give you your picks after the last question?
Yes, you did.
Go ahead and take them now. It'll work out to the same thing. It'll work out to the same thing. No problem. I did this on purpose.
In that case, I'm also gonna add Edge of Tomorrow and Minority Report.
Ooh, Tom Cruise double trifecta.
Basically, trifecta? I don't know.
I want to say trifecta. They sound really
That's
good.
a good word.
Steph, your picks.
I'm gonna take Aliens
Ooh.
and E.T.
E.T. Cool. That's nice. I'm all out of questions, guys. But now there's still some more picks here. Let's go back and forth playground style. So, Jem, you're trailing right now. You get first pick. You go ahead and pick one.
I'll go with Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Stephanie.
I'm going with Children of Men.
Children of Men.
Yes.
Jem.
I'll go with The War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
The Day the Earth Stood Still. It might be today. Our screen has gone red. That's very ominous.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, that's scary. Guys, okay, so now it's player picks. Player pick time. Here we go. Jem.
I pick Arrival.
Arrival. Very fresh, Stephanie.
Can it be animated?
Sure, it can be animated.
Wally.
Wally, good sci-fi. Nice. I wouldn't have thought of that. Wouldn't have thought of that one. Nice, very creative pick. Okay, now it's time for the swap. Stephanie, you're leading after the trivia round. You currently have, 25 points that she has? Stephanie has 25 points. Jem, you have 10. You can spend 15 of those points, take something from Jem's list, give him something from yours. The old swapperoo.
Huh.
Yeah, anything he has that you really want?
Yeah, there's two.
Ooh.
No, 2 or 3, but I mean, I would only take which one of those 3 would I want?
Yeah, and which one would you give away?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, lots to consider here.
Do you want it? You want my thinking process, or does it matter?
No, I think we should all stand here in silence.
All right. So I'm leaning towards the 3 that I'm thinking is Blade Runner, Minority Report, or Terminator 2.
Okay.
And I would give away. Possibly The Day the Earth Stood Still, or Children of Men.
I think you should go for it. I'm just an unbiased game show host here, but I think you should go for it. You'll even up the score, you'll put pressure on the 3rd round, on your ability to pitch your list and rank it properly.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that, but I have to tell you which one, I guess.
Correct. That is the next step.
I'm going with a Blade Runner. And I'm going to give you, what did I say? Children, Man, they're still. I'm actually going to give you Close Encounters, actually. Change my mind.
Okay, if you're just joining us, Stephanie decided to exercise her right to swap. She's spending 15 points, taking Blade Runner, and giving Jem, sticking Jem with Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Wow, when was the last time someone stuck you with a close encounter like that, Jem? It's a personal question. It's a personal question, isn't it? Okay, so questions are over. You have all your 10 picks, but it's not a list yet. It's just 10 random, specific random picks. So you gotta rank these into order from 10 to 1, and that'll be your list. I'm gonna give you a second to do that, but first, I wanna introduce you to your special guest judge, okay? Our special guest judge, she literally wrote the book on influential sci-fi TV shows. In fact, WatchMojo published it. It's WatchMojo's top 50 most influential sci-fi shows on TV. Her name is Caitlin Marceau. Caitlin, please come on out. And you can clap. We'll add in more clapping in post, I'm sure. Caitlin, welcome. Welcome to Outranked. I'm going to ask you a question in a second. Guys, go ahead and rank. Rank those lists, 10 to 1. Caitlin, sci-fi. You're a big sci-fi fan.
Yep, love it.
Of course. Favorite sci-fi movie?
District 9.
District 9?
Yeah.
That was an unexpected pick. Why?
I know. Well, I just like the character development, and the effects are really great, and I think there's an amazing story there, and I'm still waiting for more from when it ended, so
yep.
Yeah, big fan.
Yep. What I liked about it is that he didn't go from like, you know, sniveling weirdo to like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger hero. He went to like reluctant sniveling hero.
Yeah. Kind of like he went from like a human shrimp to a shrimp, so it was great to see that evolution.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. Speaking of shrimps, you guys ready? You guys all done? I think you are. And now, through the magic of top 10ing, here are your lists. Wow, look at that. Okay, Jem's list first. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, then Edge of Tomorrow, then War of the Worlds, Minority Report, Jurassic Park, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Arrival, Ex Machina, Back to the Future, and Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Stephanie's list. Children of Men, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Inception, WALL-E, E.T., Aliens, Planet of the Apes, The Matrix, Blade Runner, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Okay.
I think you're impressed by more by one list than another, but here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna hear their pitches. They're each gonna have 1 minute to sell you on their list. You have 50 points to distribute as you will, as you think they deserve.
Ooh, the power.
Yeah, 50 points of power. Damn, that's a good bumper sticker. 50 points of power. Okay, Stephanie, Stephanie, you should be the one to, you can't answer that.
I didn't know you were going to.
Good. Stephanie, go ahead and give Caitlin your pitch.
Sure. I guess, you know, since it's WatchMojo, we'll count it down. Children and Men, I thought it's a modern example of a really good sci-fi. It's something that can actually happen, you know, in the near future. It's a pretty scary thought, but the way that they deal with it, and you know, it shows the way that humanity could be affected by a problem such as infertility. So I thought that, and it has those amazing, that one shot there in the car where they get shot. I won't spoil that, but anyways, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So number 9, I have the Day the Earth Stood Still, which is a classic. It's a black and white movie, which I thought is important to have a mix of the modern and the classic, and of course the really famous expression "Klaatu Brada Nikto" is in that, so gotta put that on there. Inception, going back to modern times.
You're gonna run out of time. You might want to go to the top of your list.
God. Okay, Inception, Christopher Nolan. WALL-E, of course, it was animated, so it was a beautiful sci-fi. That was my personal pick. E.T. is a classic. Aliens, of course, Ellen Ripley, and is a female strong character in sci-fi, and she's nominated for so many awards.
Ooh,
oh my gosh!
Forgot about the 1 minute time limit, Stephanie. Oh wow, you didn't even touch the top 4.
They speak for themselves.
Well, you're not speaking for yourself anymore. Your time is up. Jem, let's hear your pitch. You have 1 minute on the clock. Go.
All right, so my list has a certain respect for the classics, while also acknowledging the fact that new movies can also become classics in the future with time. And that's why, we have Star Wars at number 1, because Star Wars is just a phenomenon. It's just beyond the movie, and that's why I feel especially Empire should be number 1. Same with Back to the Future. And then we have my two of my favorite new movies, Ex Machina and Arrival. I particularly like real sci-fi where like there's not a lot of space magic, although Star Wars kind of has that. But Ex Machina and Arrival are really good explorations of how science and humans and non-humans can interact. In Ex Machina, there's the robots, and in Arrival, there are the aliens. And then Terminator, again, it's a bit more space magic-y than hard sci-fi. But then again, it's a matter of... Am I done? Well,
time. And
then the rest are not in the top 5.
Interesting. Jem doesn't talk about the bottom of his list. Steph doesn't talk about the top. Topsy-turvy presentation section.
We just have too much to say about them.
We just love these movies, is what's happening.
These are movies that spark a lot of conversation, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
What did you think about these lists? Is there one that you're gravitating more towards than the other?
I'm really conflicted about the two of them, to be honest. I mean, off the top of my head, I find Stephanie's list honestly appeals to me more. I do like the top 5 picks that you have. But like, truthfully, the bottom 5, I don't really care about, which is like really harsh, but it's how I feel. Whereas like, Jem's list, I don't love it, but like, you have some of my favorites on there. Like, you've got Jurassic Park, there's Back to the Future, Star Wars, like you said it, right? It's beyond a film. So I feel so like heartbroken. I want to like put their list together.
Are there any rankings up here that you feel are wrong? Like, that is way too low?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like what?
For me, Jurassic Park, I mean, I know it's not Star Wars, it's not Back to the Future, but like, it just changed the game to me when it comes to film and like how people reacted and saw dinosaurs for the first time. Like, it was such a huge event. So for it to be at 6 kind of breaks my heart. And I guess on Stephanie's list, I'd probably say Aliens. It's 5. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Is that too low or too high?
It's so low to me. Like, that's, to be fair, like one of my also favorite sci-fi movies, so I am biased. But I think it just did so much for science fiction and like female protagonists and horror that like to put it at 5 kind of hurts.
Planet of the Apes did a lot for chimpanzees though.
Oh yeah, they're really getting some traction this year.
Yeah. All right. Do you feel like you're ready to dole out some points here? Oh. Anything else you want to get off your chest first?
No.
Any questions?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them both. Why did you put Jurassic Park at 6? And then I'm going to ask you next why you put Aliens at 5. What happened here, guys?
Oh, well, that's a great question. I don't know. Like, to me, in all honesty, like that's like compared to the other 5 on that above Jurassic Park, that's the only place I could legitimately put Jurassic Park because like the top 5 for me had to be those. Maybe I could have swapped places with Terminator 2. But then again, even then, Arrival, Ex Machina, Back to the Future, and Star Wars Episode 5. I mean, to me, their places is non-negotiable. And as I tell a lot of people who message me on Facebook about why we put certain things in a certain place, there are only 10 spots on these lists. We have to make some sacrifices.
Okay.
That's right, Steph.
Well, in terms of Aliens, I guess I could. I don't know how much more I would have moved it. Like, I think maybe 3 or 4. And usually, like the way that. Well, WatchMojo, for our list, we're like the top 5 at least. Those are the important places, really, the ones that we really carefully choose. But I do understand, of course, like I mentioned when I was giving the pitch, like Ellen Ripley, the character and everything. But Planet of the Apes is which I watched again recently. I just like it. Just had so many amazing lines, like just like the way that the apes, the way we treated, like the way the humans are treated by the apes, which is just this huge metaphor for. Like humanity, the way humanity deals with other people and animals and stuff. So I thought that was really relevant, and it's like still relevant today. And it's like this huge franchise, right?
Is it relevant?
It is.
Interesting. I hadn't anticipated that. She hinged that argument on social relevance.
Yeah, I do.
I know you're a sucker for that. I know you're a sucker for that. Okay, give these guys some points. How many points are each of these getting out of your 50?
All right, I'm gonna give. Oh, this sucks. Okay.
It will.
It is. It's gonna. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna give. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm giving Jem 15, and I'm giving the rest to Steph.
Oh, what you didn't know, because you didn't know the scores, they were tied going into this round.
Oh, I almost put a tie for the points.
Oh, they were tied going into this round.
Okay.
Which means Stephanie takes it. Congratulations, Stephanie.
All right.
Congratulations. Stephanie will be moving on to the next round. She'll face the winner of some other first round match. Probably the horror movie. I don't know. Probably some other person. Guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Caitlin, for lending us your expertise. Thank you for lending us your trivia brains, guys. Keep up the good work. Keep watching Watch Mojo. Like, comment, subscribe for more great outrankery. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.